What is going on, you guys? It's Kai Gamer back with another video, and today we are talking about hardcore in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because it is probably my personal favorite mode to play in Call of Duty. There's only a few things that I don't like about this mode, and that's basically just the team killing, the spawns, and the lack of modes within the game. So before I talk about the reasons why I think it's the best, category of modes, besides public and the Winter Carentan map, why I think hardcore is the best. I want to talk about why things that I think should be changed or fixed. Something that makes me mad is the team killing aspect about hardcore. I really don't like that people on my team can kill me, especially grenades. When I throw, sometimes I'll even get kicked out of my match because my grenade will kill someone on my team, which makes me mad. I'm usually in public matches, I just throw my grenade and get a bunch of people, and so it kind of forces you to play more strategic, which is nice. But the only thing I don't like about it is if I throw a grenade at someone on a map towards an enemy, and one of my teammates just runs in that direction and gets killed by it, and I get kicked, that kind of sucks because I can't control the movements of another player, so my grenade shouldn't kill them, which kind of goes into the team killing aspect of the whole hardcore mode. I think I get the fact that it's realistic and the bullets are more, powerful, and it kind of makes the whole mode realistic. If you did shoot someone with a gun on your team, and, if you shot someone with a gun in real life, they would die, or they would get hurt, something like that. But that kind of goes the same way in hardcore and in World War II. It kind of makes it more realistic. So if I shot someone on my own team, they would get hurt from it. The only thing I don't like about that is it's team killing. I've had players, just today when I was playing a match, I was literally sitting in a corner on Point to Hawk, waiting in one of the main buildings. I was waiting for an enemy to come in, and like a level 20, a brand new Christmas noob comes out of nowhere, and he's on my team, and he's staring at me, and I'm just sitting there waiting for an enemy, and I'm just sitting there, and this teammate, right, he stops, he kind of stares at me for a second. I'm like, you better not do it, you better not kill me. And then all of a sudden he shoots me. And there was no reason. I didn't shoot at him. I wasn't going to shoot at him. And I was literally sitting there before he even came around the corner. And, of course, he kind of looks at me. And I didn't want to shoot him because I didn't want to be that guy. I don't like killing my own team. I think it's kind of a dick move. I'm not going to lie. And so then he just shoots me. And it pisses me off. And it's just like, I know it doesn't count as a death for me. But for someone on my own team to kill me and have to make me respawn, find a new spot on the map, find a new place to go, that kind of sucks. And I think the whole team killing thing should be, kind of eradicated in this hardcore mode. It's not very fair if you're getting killed by your own team. And there's been times where I'm running up around a corner and a teammate is behind me, and I see a guy and I'm about to kill him. Like, I see an enemy in front of me, I'm about to kill him. But then the teammate behind me also sees the enemy, and then he shoots and kills both of us. And there's tons of times where I get killed, which is it just angers me that I don't like being killed by my own team. I think that's pointless. I think killing my own teammate with grenades is pointless. I think what they should do is leave the damage the same on enemies. So one hit kill, like say I'm using an M1 Garand, if I shoot an enemy, it should still be a one shot, one kill. But they should get rid of the whole team killing aspect, because I think that makes it doesn't make the mode. Getting rid of it wouldn't make the mode bad. It would make it better, because there would be a lot less frustration and pissed off, people, less anger and shit if you're not getting killed by your own teammates. I think they should get rid of team killing, because it's one of the worst features of hardcore. Another thing is the spawns. The spawns are horrible. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe they fix the spawns somehow in the main game, because literally every single match I play, it's either my team is spawn trapping the enemy team, or the enemy team is spawn trapping me. And it happens on maps like Flak Tower, USS Texas, what's the other one? Ardennes Forest, I think that's the name of the map. those maps, every single time one of the two teams is getting spawn trapped. And every time I played these maps in early on in November when the game released, Call of Duty World War II, the spawns were bad, I'll give it that. But then as it went on in public matches, it seemed to go down. It wasn't as bad to play on these maps. It didn't seem like we were getting spawn trapped every single time. Now granted, it does happen, but it does not happen nearly as much. And it seems in hardcore, every single time I play it, you're getting spawn trapped. And the worst part about being spawn trapped is it only takes a few bullets to kill a person, And I've had instances like today where I was playing hardcore and I literally just kept wiping out the team because I would shoot the entire team and it takes one bullet to kill someone. So, a few bullets out of an M1A1 carbine or whatever, and that'll take out nearly a whole team. And then you just run away, you run back, and you kill the team again and again and again. And it sucks that the spawns are that bad. I don't know if it's in any other mode. It could just be me not paying attention, but I really noticed the bad spawns in hardcore. Moving on from that, there's not as many modes, and this kind of sucks because hardpoint, I know it's not for everyone. Most people play public, just regular matches, but people that do like hardpoint, it took them not hardpoint, hardcore. For people that like hardcore, I feel bad for them because they just got kill confirmed added to the hardcore playlist. I guess a lot of people were complaining that it wasn't there, and World War II finally added in the kill confirmed hardcore playlist. So it sucks that there aren't as many modes. For one, hardpoint is missing. I really wanted to play hardpoint or hardcore hardpoint. I think that would be fun. So that's another thing that kind of makes hardcore bad. But the reasons, all that stuff aside, I want to talk about why I think hardcore is my favorite mode ever. So the nice thing, I'm kind of going to do a 180 on my whole point that team killing sucks. The only upside, this is kind of like a silver lining in the whole team killing thing. The silver lining in that is that if someone kills you, like say a teammate kills me, I will literally make it my life's mission in that game to go back and kill that person as many times as I can. Even if I'm doing good, even, if I'm going on a crazy good kill streak, or I'm having one of the best games I've ever played, or, I'm trying to complete a challenge, I will set all that aside just to make it right if someone kills me. And I know how to distinguish them killing me from an accident and on purpose. Like the scene or the scenario I described to you earlier, where I was literally just sitting waiting for enemies. A person on my team walked up, kind of stared at me for a few seconds, and then shot me dead after I wasn't even going to attempt to attack them. That kind of shit is, that's intentional. Like, they're purposely doing that. Whereas, if maybe you're running around a corner and you see an enemy, but someone behind you kills the enemy and you. I can get that was an accident because they were just shooting at the enemy and it happened to get you too. Or maybe they throw a grenade and it kills you too by accident. I can understand accidents, but if someone intentionally kills you and it's your own teammate, I will make it my job to go and kill them again and again and again, just to get even. So I do like the fact that you can get even with them. That's it's all right. So I guess that's a silver lining in team killing. But throwing that out of the way, I like the fact that it's more realistic. Again, like I said, I hate the team killing, but I do get that it is more realistic. I like the fact that bullets do more damage, way more damage than in public. To kill someone with an M1 Grand in multiplayer, I think it's 2 to 4 shots that it takes to kill someone, whereas it takes 1 shot in hardcore, which is extremely nice, because I like that it's easy. It makes it easier. Personally, people, if you're good at hardcore, and you know how to play Call of Duty decently well, you're going to love hardcore because it literally makes it so easy to kill the other team. But I do like the fact that it's more realistic. It takes less bullets to kill someone. You don't have a mini-map where, you don't have a mini-map all the time until you call in a spy plane or whatever they're called now, UAV, whatever. I like the fact that you don't have a radar, so it's kind of it makes it more realistic. You got to use your senses. You got to know the layout of the map well. You got to know the nooks and crannies and all these areas you can go, that you can creep, all this place. You got to know the ins and the outs of the maps, and that makes it nice because while it takes little effort to kill someone, while it's easier to kill someone, it's also easier for you to die. And that's the thing. So you got to be strategic, know the map, but it's also more realistic in that aspect. And for that, I really like this mode. Another thing is it's easy headshots and easy one-shot kills, and that's the thing I really like. If you guys have seen my other videos, I always upload videos of me showing off camos on guns. I've been basically doing gold and diamond so far. Right now I have diamond submachine guns and diamond sniper rifles. I'm working on assault rifles. I've only got two assault rifles left, the M1A1 carbine or carbine, whatever, and I think it's the Car 98. Or not the car, that's a sniper. The SVT-40. I have to do the SVT-40 assault rifle and the M1A1, and then I've got diamond assault rifles. And the nice thing about hardcore is it's one-shot kill with the assault rifles. So the M1A1, so all I have to do is shoot someone once in the head and they're dead. The nice thing, and that's super nice. Literally, you find someone who's AFK, who isn't playing, but are in the match. You shoot them in the head, and then you just naturally aim for the upper body, and you're bound to get a lot of headshots in this mode. Whereas I had a problem in public matches because it wasn't a one-shot kill. So when I was shooting at someone's head, I might hit them once. The enemy might move around a little bit, and then I'm all over the place trying to get a headshot where they're trying to kill me. And 95% of the time, I would be killed before I could get another shot on their head, or I would be forced to just abandon the headshot aspect and just try to kill them in general. So the thing I like about hardcore is it's very easy to get headshots, and it's nice that I can just start aiming for the head and know I'm going to kill him every time that I hit him there. So I don't have to aim a certain way to prepare for recoil that'll hit him in the head, or anything like that, any weird stuff. So it's very nice for headshots and one-shot kills. If you're doing shotgun challenges, or if you were using the carabin sniper rifle, it was nice for one-shot kills because, of course, it's higher damage in this mode. So if you got to use a weak shotgun and get one-shot kills, this is definitely the mode for you. So that's another reason why I like hardcore, especially if you're grinding out camos and trying for chrome camo. This will definitely be the mode for you. And finally, moving on from that, like I said, I like that it's harder. This mode is harder overall, and it's more strategic. I really like that. I think the whole aspect of knowing your map and knowing what, knowing where I should be or where the enemy is, and even if you know the map well enough, you can basically cause spawn traps yourself if you know them well enough. So on a certain map, Ardennes Forest, I can't really explain off the top of my head what part of the map it's at, but it's the very back part, the back part by A, I would say, and A flag if you play domination on that map. And basically what I did today is I ran up, I killed the entire team up at the back spawn part, and then I would run back towards A flag. I would sit there for a few seconds, I'd run all the way back up, and then I'd just keep shooting at the team, because the game didn't know that somehow it kept spawning in there. I don't know how, but if you do know the map, it is nice, because you got to be more strategic, and you got to know how to operate throughout the map. But overall, I would say hardcore has its ups and downs. I don't like the spawn killing, but I'm kind of hypocritical because I will spawn kill if I get the chance. I guess anyone would if you get the chance. But that kind of ties in with the strategic aspects of hardcore mode. So anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to say for the video today. I just wanted to talk about why I like hardcore and some things that I don't like. I don't like the team killing. The spawns kind of suck, but you can use them to your advantage if you know the map. And there's not as many modes as public. I would like to see hardpoint added to hardcore, and I hope Sledgehammer does in the future. But at the same time, I do love the fact that this mode is totally more realistic than public matches, a regular mode, whatever. I do like the fact that it's easier to get headshots and one-hit kills, which definitely helps for getting weapon camos. And I like the fact that it is a harder mode overall because I like to be challenged, and I do like the fact that you have to be way more strategic when playing this mode. So anyways, guys, Thank you so much for watching. I'm COD Gamer, and I will see you on my next video. Peace.